Hive and why we use a Hive. See here, when we are working in a Hadoop cluster, right, in a production environment, right? See, we are having the data with a different ingestion ways. Ingesting the data, like so, some people will use Cube, some people will use a Flume, or it can be copied to the Hadoop cluster through FTP, right? Other it can be the data stream to the HDFS. So we have the different ways we are making or loading the data available into the Hadoop cluster. Fine. So now the data is available. After that, what we have to do? We have to process the data. The process the data in the sense we have to query the data file system. But coming to the MySQL is a database where you are going to write the data into the MySQL. Right, that's the database, and data will be retrieved. In some we have the constraints are there. Right, you can define primary keys, foreign key. So you are going to create and store as a data as a relational data model into the RDBMS. That is a MySQL. So both Hive and MySQL both are the two completely different things, even though, right, Hive is not a database, but we can able to create the databases in Hive. We can able to create the tables in Hive. We can able to query the data like select, or we can able to delete the data with a drop. So the most DDL commands are the DML commands which we are having the MySQL. The same commands we use in a Hive, right? But end of the day, you have to remember this. Hive and MySQL both are not same. Both are completely different thing. So what we are doing in a Hive, the thing is what? It's a Hadoop cluster we are having. So in the Hadoop cluster, in some way we are getting our data, right? So this is, I'm going to create a directory with the name Ajay. Now in the directory I'm making some input data, right? So my file is something prod underscore info.txt, right? So which is available in a directory Ajay, right? So this is how I'm having the data into the Hadoop cluster in a directory Ajay. The file name is a prod info. Now what I'm doing now, I'm going to create a table in Hive, right? So I'm going to create a table in Hive. Now this Hive table will use the data from the SDFS. That's it. But Hive is not a database where we are trying to load it or process it. Just Hive is a client which uses the data from this location as an input data, and using this Hive client we are going to write the queries. The queries in the sense either it can be a DML statements or it can be a DML statements. Now we are trying to load the data into the Hive table. After that we are processing it, right? That means, see here, don't get confused. Whenever you are going to create a table in Hive, after that we are going to load the data from this file, right? Whatever the data in this text file will be loaded or will be represented or will be referenced to this file to this table. That's it. Again, it doesn't have some separate storage or somewhere we are going to store. Hive uses the data which is in available in SDFS. I've created directly in Naveen. In the Naveen, you'll have a file prod info. Let it be. Now I can able to create table in the Naveen directory. So when I'll create a table in a Naveen directory, so the file in the Naveen directory will be loaded into the table. That's it. Apart from that, so don't make any kind of comparisons with the RDBMS. Hive uses the data from the SDFS. Hive parses the data which is available in SDFS. Hive processes the data which is available in a SDFS file system. That's it. But it's not a database. And second thing is,
So,
let me complete, Pacha. And second thing is, suppose you are going to write MySQL, right? So then what we do, we are going to write insert into. But Hive doesn't have insert statement because we are trying to load bulk data from a text file, right? It's individual inserting one rows are not possible because we never deal with a small data, right? We have a big data, bulk data, petabytes of data are available as a files in some directory. That's it. We are trying to load the data into Hive table. So there is no insert statement to insert the values into the table. We have insert in Hive, but the purpose of that insert is different. But we don't use insert command to insert the data into the Hive table because Hive is not a database. Okay. Okay. See now the data is loaded. Okay. Now we can write select star from stud info. Right. Okay. You can see the structure or schema by writing describe stud info. Right. Suppose if it is a CSV file, then this one, then save this. I'm writing stud.csv. Then in the table definition, here each field is separated by the comma. Right. So let me grab the table. I'm writing grab table to delete the table. Stud info. Right. Table is deleted. Then again, I'm going to create a table. Uh, so right, create a table where I'm specifying the delimiter here is a comma. Now in the Hive terminal, create a table again. Then load data. Right. What is the file name? We are using stud.csv. Stud.csv into table stud info. Now we can see select star from stud info. Okay, right. So this is how we load the data. Either it's a CSV file or a TSV file. To this the structure, we write describe stud info. Okay, id is an integer, name is a string. So if you want to write a mapper to job, then simple make it as select count of star. It's a count job means a map reduce, right? Select count of star from the stud info. Now this is it will going to count the number of rows in the table stud info, right? So it's a map reduce job, and now the job is going to run on the job tracker page, that is 50030, right? So see here in a 50030, you can able to see the job status. Okay, so this is job which we are running. Select count star from stud info. Okay, so there are the 6 rows. Way to run, right? So we can run Hive program or we can run Hive queries using 3 ways, right? One is we have Hive client is available, right? So if you run Hive at the terminal, press enter, then you will get a Hive terminal where we are going to write the Hive statements. Second one, we can run Hive as a uh, non-interactive mode. That we can run Hive as a non-interactive mode. Non-interactive mode in the sense, take a text editor, right? Open Notepad, then write all Hive queries. Okay, write Hive queries and save it as a file name .hql. Okay, after that run this with Hive -f. Okay, then write the f name .hql. This is one way we can able to write the Hive in a non-interactive mode. That is simple, right? So what I'm doing here, I'm going to create a table like this. I'm copying this, right? Take a text editor, write all the Hive, right? So table creation, then load the data in it, and I'm writing select star from stud info, and I'm going to write one more query. Select count of star from stud info. Okay, now I'm saving this, right? How to save this? Click the button save, and here in the RP directory I'm saving this as a stud info.hql. Okay, I'm saving it as a stud info.hql, right? So now I'm working on a non-interactive mode, so no need to be in a Hive terminal now. Hit the terminal, exit. Okay, so I have created a script like with a file name studinfo.hql, right? I wrote creating the table, then loading the data into the table, and then select the star from to see the rows and to count the number of rows, right? My table name is going to be student info, right? If the table already exists, delete it. Drop table student info if exists. Right, otherwise just write the draft table. First the table is going to be deleted, then it's going to be created, right? So where it is available in the directory, right? Clear ls, right? So this is the file studinfo.hql, right? You can see here cat studinfo.hql. Press enter. Right, so it's student info, right? Okay. HQL, just use Hive-F, open a terminal, and then write studinfo.hql, press enter. Okay, see now the table is created and the data is loaded into it. Now it's going to count the number of rows. Okay, there are the 6 rows. Clear? So this is running Hive in a non-interactive mode, right? So this is okay. Clear? So simple. Just you have to use Hive-F and the file name which you wrote, right? That's it. Now all the statements which are written into studinfo.hql are going to be executed. Okay. So first table is created. After we wrote select star from, right? So that is its output of the select star from the table name. Now it is going to count number of rows. Okay, number of rows is 3. So right, first C involves drop the table if it exists, then creating a table, then loading the data, then displaying the rows, after that counting the number of rows. So all these statements I wrote in a one file, right? And I have executed that script with the Hive-F, right? So this is we can run Hive as a script, right? So which we call it as running a Hive in a non-interactive mode. Okay, right? So just write all Hive queries in a text file, save it as a file name.hql, and then write hive-f, then give the file which you have created, press enter. And the third one is we can run Hive another way, right? Instead of the opening to the Hive terminal, right? In a terminal, we can use Hive -e. Okay, so where we then write your Hive statement, right? Just write Hive -e, then write Hive statement like something. Uh, right, I'm in a terminal. So Hive -e. Now I want to see what is the number of rows in student info, right? What is the table name which we created? Stud info. Now we can write select star from stud info, right? So we no need to go to the Hive terminal to run this query from the like Linux terminal. If you run Hive -e and then write your Hive query, right? It will display the output, right? If you want to see an operative shop, then just simple select count of star, right? So no need to connect to, or no need to go to the Hive terminal. So with the Hive -e, we can run Hive queries in a Linux terminal. Okay. So one is use a Hive client, then run Hive program. Second one is write Hive script and run with Hive -f. Third one is you can use in a terminal you can use Hive -e, then write all your Hive queries in a double quotes, right? And fourth one is through Hue, right? Through graphical user interface. See, I will show you. Right? This is 6. Now the Cloudera is providing Hue, right? If you click on Hue, right? Username is a Cloudera, password is a Cloudera, sign in. Then here you will get the Hive terminal, right? See, click here. Right, this is a Hive terminal. Here also we can able to write the Hive queries. One thing is you can use the terminal to write all the Hive program. Suppose you are not flexible to use the terminal, then you can use a GUI. Right, now we can see here select. If you type control space, it will give you the complete word. It will help you now. Select star from then table name. Right, execute it. Right, so we can also write from the query editor. So this is one way we can able to run the Hive, right? In this way. So you want to create a table, then create test1, then test ID is an integer, comma, test name is a string. Execute it. Right? It throws the error. Right? What is saying that failed to recognize predicate test1. Right? So here you have to write create table, table name. Right? It's already exists, so it throws the error. See, test1 already exists. Right? Then you can see here test name is a string. Execute it. Right? The table is created. Hive program. Second thing is, so you don't want to go to the terminal, then create a text file with all Hive statements, save it as any extension. It's not mandated that you should give .hql, right? You can give anything. Suppose you can write like this. If you write a program, now if you don't want to give the HQL, yes, you can give .ajay also works. Okay, so it supports any extension. It's not mandated that you should give HQL. That you can give SQL, it takes any extension, right? So So take a text editor, write all your Hive program queries, and then save it as a some name with a some extension. Any extension you can give. After that, with Hive-F, then we can able to run the queries from this file. Right? So this is one way which we call it as a non-interactive mode. The same thing, this one is also non-interactive mode. Right? Just in a terminal, use Hive-E. Then write the query. Right? Which query you want to run on the terminal? Just write your query here. Okay. Suppose if you are looking for the GUI, yeah, Hue is a one component which will provide a Hive with a GUI environment. Okay. So where you can use. Suppose if you are working with Hortonworks Hadoop, if you are working with the Hortonworks Hadoop, then in the Ambari, right? In Ambari we have Hive GUI is available. Right, where you can able to write the same thing how you work on Hue, the same way in Ambari Hive GUI is available where we can able to write the Hive queries. Right, so these are the different ways we can able to write the Hive.